Disclaimer. This is for educational use only. Our groups is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardines, to use this in educational material.
Global media culture.
The history of global media and culture unfolds through distinctive stages. In the early 20th century, newspapers and radio emerged, fostering regional connections and shaping public discourse. The mid-20th century witnessed the transformative influence of television, enabling the global spread of culture content. The late 20th century marked the Internet's rise, connecting people worldwide and revolutionizing information and dissemination. Presently, social media dominates, accelerating the exchange of ideas and contributing to a dynamic global culture. These stages reflect the interplay of technological advancements and societal changes, shaping the evolution of global media and culture over time.
Hi, I'm Kadat Pagapulaan. So, history or stages of global media culture. So, first is pre-industrial age. In this age, oral tradition is the information and communication flow. So, it's more on using speaking itself is the main communication. Archaeologists also found out that during this era, humans used symbols and drawings. So, next is industrial age. During this era, there is already press print and it is used to print newspapers, and this is the way citizens can access news and informations. Photography and telegraph is also invented during this era. So next is electronic age. During this era, technology is starting to develop, and like cell phones, but the keypads ones with antenna is used for communication. The development of radio and television is also started during this era as the sources of news and informations. So lastly, digital age. This refers to our current age where technology is high-tech and still developing. We already got all the informations in just a cell phone with an internet. We use cell phones in means of communications with other farther from us. That's all.
Good day, sir. I am Neljan Baterna, and my topic is to analyze how various media drive various forms to global integration. Various forms of media play significant roles in driving global integration in several ways. First is news media, which disseminates global events, trends, and developments, creating awareness and understanding among different regions. The second one is social media, which facilitate instant communication and networking, promoting across cultural understanding and integration. Third is entertainment media, which serves as cultural ambassador, introducing diverse perspectives and lifestyles. Fourth is digital platforms that offer a wide array of content from various cultural and languages, breaking down barriers to cultural exchange. The fifth one is advertising and marketing, which global brands use in diversity advertising and marketing campaign to reach consumers worldwide, contributing to economic integration and global consumer culture. The sixth one is academic and research publications, which facilitates knowledge exchange among scholars and researchers, contributing to scientific and technological advancements. Lastly is diplomatic and political communications, which use various media channels to communicate with citizens and stakeholders globally, shaping public perceptions and global issues and contribute to diplomatic relations.
Good day, sir. My topic is continuation about Niljan Baterna's topics, and I will explain the dynamic between local and global cultural productions. Local and global cultural productions are interconnected yet distinct processes. Local productions involves the creations of cultural expressions within a specific community or region, reflecting its unique traditions, values, and identity. This can include art, music, literature, and various forms of cultural heritage. On the other hand, global cultural productions refers to the creation and dissemination of cultural content on worldwide scale. This often involves the exchange and fusion of ideas, styles, and influencing across different regions and societies. Globalization, technology, and mass media play pivotal roles in facilitating this interconnectedness. The dynamic between local and global cultural productions is complex. Local cultures contribute diversity and authenticity to the global cultural landscape, while global influences can impact and reshape local identities. There's a constant interplay where elements from various local cultures contribute to the evolving global culture, and global trends in turn influence local expressions. It's essential to recognize and respect the diversity of local cultures, understanding that they enrich the broader global cultural tapestry. Striking a balance between preserving local traditions and embracing global influences is crucial for fostering a cultural, vibrant, and interconnected world. Thank you.
My topic is what is the role of media in globalization? Number one is information dissemination. Media outlets disseminate news, information, and cultural content across borders, enabling people to access a wide range of perspectives and knowledge from around the world. And number two is cultural exchange. Through the transmission of movies, music, television show, and other cultural products, the media facilitates cultural exchange and understanding between different societies, contributing to the spread of ideas and values. Number three is global awareness. Media coverage of global events, issues, and crises help raise awareness and understanding of international affairs among audience, fostering a sense of global citizenship and interconnectedness. Number four is market expansion. Global media conglomerates expand their reach across borders, promoting the circulation of goods, services, and ideas on a global scale, thereby contributing to economic globalization. And lastly is influence on public opinion. Media coverage and narrative shape public opinion and attitude toward globalization, influencing perception of its benefits and challenges, as well as shaping debates on issues such as immigration, trade, and cultural identity.
So hi, Good day. My topic is about the pros and cons of media globalization. So there are a lot of pros and cons in media globalization. So in the first one, in the pros of media globalization is access to diverse perspectives. So media globalization allows people to access news and information from all around the world, exposing them to diverse viewpoints and culture. Second is cultural exchange. So it facilitates the sharing of cultural products such as music, movies, and literature, leading to greater cultural exchange and understanding between societies. Third is economic benefits. So global media globalizations conglomerates can bring investment and jobs, particularly in countries with growing media industries. Fourth and last one is information dissemination. Global media networks can quickly disseminate important information during crises or emergencies, aiding in disaster response and public awareness. So in the cons of media globalization, so first one is homogenization of culture. So there's a risk that global media can lead to dominance of Western cultural values and norms, potentially eroding local cultures and tradition. The second one is loss of diversity. So local and independent media outlets may struggle to compete with global giants, leading to a decrease in a diverse voices and perspectives in the media landscapes. The third one is sensationalism and bias. Global media outlets may prioritize sensational stories over accurate reporting, and bias may present due to ownership and political influence. And the last one is digital divide. Media globalization can exacerbate the digital divide, as access to the internet and digital media infrastructure varies widely between regions, countries, and socio-economic groups.
Is there a globalization without media? So, according to Professor Tithi Ratanin, practically, there is no globalization without media. Media globalization has aided in both the product of distribution of information. Media globalization is a lengthy topic which include TV, radio, movies, music, the internet, and other forms of digital media. Globalization and media are deeply intertwined, each influencing and shaping the other in profound ways. The relationship between the two of symbiotic, and it is challenging to envision globalization without the perceived impact of media. At core, globalization refers the interconnectedness and interdependence of economic cultures and societies on a global scale. The phenomenon is characterized by the flow of goods, service, information, and ideas across borders. Media encompassing a broad spectrum from traditional print and broadcast. Digital and social platforms act of crucial catalyst for interconnectedness. Media plays a pivotal role in facilitating the exchange of information globally. News agencies, televisions, networks, and online platforms disseminate information across borders, allowing people to stay informed about event development around the world. Without media, the timely and widespread sharing of news be severely limited, hindering the global awareness that fundamental to essence of globalization. Moreover, communication technologies, particularly the internet, has
revolutionize the way of information is shared. Social media platforms enable real-time communication and rapid spread of ideas. In the absence of these technologies, the speeds or extend global communication would be significantly curtailed, impeding the organic growth of interconnectedness that characterizes globalization. Cultural exchange, another integral aspect of globalization, relies heavily on media. Films, music, literature, and other cultural products transcend national borders through media channel, contributing to the creation of global cultural landscape. Media facilitates the cross-cultural understanding that is crucial for fostering a sense of sharing humanity and breaking down stereotypes. Without media, the richness and diversity of global cultures would be confined within the national boundaries, impeding the cultural diffusion that defines globalization. Globalization business as also heavily depend on media for their operation. Advertising, an initial component of business world, unitizing various media channel to reach global audience. The absence of media would limit ability companies to promote their product and service on global scales, hindering the economic aspect of globalization. Furthermore, media shape and perception of the world and influence public opinion. Through documentaries, news coverage, and entertainment, media contributes to construction of global narrative. This narrative is turn influence how individuals perceive global issues, fostering collective awareness that transcend the national borders. In the absence of media, the collective global consciousness would lack of riches and diversity, would perspective and contribute to a more comprehensive understanding of global challenges. While theoretically possible to imagine a world where globalization exists without modern media, it would be constrain a limited form of globalization, the rapid and extensive interconnectedness that characterizes the contemporary global landscape has significantly facilitated by the evolution of media technologies. Media serves not only as a conductor for information but also a catalyst for cultural exchange, economic integration, and the formation of shared global narrative. In conclusion, the relation between globalization and media integral the inseparable media serves as a both a driver and enabler of globalization, playing a pivotal role in shaping the interconnectedness and interdependent would be live in today. Attempting the conceptualize globalization without media requires grappling with a landscape where free of information, cultural exchange, and economic integration are several restricted, fundamentally altering the essence of what we understand as globalization.
Good day, everyone. I am Engine Cadet Subolo. So my topic is media globalization, form of cultural imperialism. Media globalization can be seen as a form of cultural imperialism in some contexts, as it can lead to the dominance of certain cultural perspectives, values, and norms over others. This can sometimes marginalize or suppress local cultures and identities. However, it's also worth considering that media globalization can facilitate cultural exchange and diversity. if handled inclusively and respectfully. So,